Hello, I'm Lola, and welcome back to this next part of the Mass Effect series. So, last we left off, we just recruited Garrus, actually. He's back in our party now. And we were back on Normandy. I think we were just going to have a little, exploration around. Talk to people, see where we're at, and then go from there, I think. So, yes. 1 second, my keyboard's in an awkward position. There we go. Yeah, so we're just in the briefing room. I know Edie's already talked to me, so I don't really have anything to say. Guess we could... I can't speak. Guess we could talk to everyone. I was going to sort out the weapons, actually. Thinking on it. No, I won't. I'm going to actually, before I do anything, go and do some upgrades. Because then I can equip all the weapons and everything like that. I think... yeah, that's probably the best order to do it in. Okay. So, like I say, I've read this. Upgrades improve your squad members' powers, your weapons, and your ship, making mission success more likely. Acquire new upgrades by finding them on missions, purchasing them from stores, or research them by using research terminals. Yeah, so I've got these. Okay, so they're already equipped. And I need to research and make some. Squad bonus plus 10% submachine gun damage upgrades the submachine guns of your entire squad. This upgrade improves a weapon mass effect field generator, increasing the velocity of each slugfire. Yeah, I'll do that. Might as well. I don't know why, but the controls are very sensitive right now. Don't know what's happened. Just moving my guy around just to see. Okay, so that's been added on. Okay, so it all requires one more, upgrade to unlock. I will do this. Medigel capacity, I think that's a good one. So these are just added to your armor, right? I don't need to equip anything special. It's already on the armor I'm wearing? I guess I'll find out when I get out, but Medigel capacity increased by 2. Yeah, it seems to be that. Unity heals... yeah, I'll do that. Heals your squad to full health. 15,000 palladium. Platinum, sorry, not palladium. What did it say there? Okay, when you obtain new armor upgrades, they will automatically be integrated into your entire squad's armor. Purchase new armor upgrades from stores on hub worlds or discover the technology to build new armor upgrades by scanning items on missions. Squad bonus plus 10% tech power damage. Standard Omni tools are calibrated with a wide neural input tolerance range so they can be used effectively by any race. By tuning the inputs of the Omni tool to match the specific neural patterns of the user, responsiveness and power can be greatly increased. Once turned in this manner, the Omni tool is almost unusable by anyone but the wearer, and it must be constantly recalibrated to subtle neural shifts. Research tech damage. Review this and all other upgrades at your personal terminal. Okay. Guess I'll go back to my quarters as well. Yeah, can't do that. Okay, so I can research all these as well. Morden gets plus 20% tech power damage. Mordin built his own Omni tool and can make significant upgrades given the proper materials. Yes, I will do Mordin's. Just seeing what I need. Shepard can complete this research project multiple times. Each time the project completed, Shepard selects a new bonus power. And any points already spent transfer to the newly set. Oh, I like that. I think that's reasonable. Choose power. Aha! Okay, unique squad member powers. What did I want? Don't want any grenades or ammo. Barrier might be useful. Damages targets nervous or synthetic systems to prevent healing. Restores health and gives a temporary health, but no, that's not my kind of thing. I think I might go with Slam, you know. A brief but massive boost to your armor. That could be good, but no, I think I'm going to go with Slam. So is that leveled up now then? Aha, yes, I've got 1 Slam. Okay, and I can level up myself. Quite Shockwave rank 2, I will do that then. Cool, that's all done. Then there's ship enhancements, more prototypes as well. I kind of like the armor I've got on. Is that okay to just improve your, like keep adding armor upgrades to your armor you've got on now? Rather than getting new armor? Because I'm not a fan of some of this armor, just looks wise with the helmets and everything like that, so I'll leave those for now. I'm not going to spend 10,000 on that. The power cell technology can used by heavy weapons is fairly old, but can be improved by rebuilding the core with more modern components. These improvements allow standard power cells to yield more shots per power cell, and allows for more total shots to be fired. I'll research these two. I'll get some new weapons. Got a codex from that as well. One sec. Let me do the codex.
Based on existing technology, the ML-77 is a rapid-fire missile launcher using seeking projectiles. Each projectile features a friend or foe recognition system, ensuring it will find a hostile target even if the user's aim is not completely accurate. The weapon excels at taking out snipers and other entrenched enemies in dense urban environments. This makes it popular with mercenary groups, particularly the Blue Suns.
We've already taken out some of the Blue Suns.
Missile launchers have been appearing with increasing frequency in the Terminus system, but their point of manufacture is unknown. Legal duplication of missile launchers is difficult due to Fabrication Rights Management, FRM, technology.
Okay. That's fine then. Pretty alright rifle, to be honest. Its ammunition resembles pellets of metal enamel that strip shields of enemies with deadly efficiency. I quite like that. Okay. I think I will do one more of those. And then... shall I do one more weapon? No, that's 15,000. I think I'll go back on that. Don't have the platinum for that. Upgrades the Normandy's medical facilities with an advanced dermal regeneration unit. Using this unit will immediately and completely heal your scars. Further scarring will not occur regardless of the actions you take. Okay, the Asari-made Solaris armor upgrade is attached to the ship's superstructure. This will help the ship hold together if it is hit by a blast of power enough to penetrate its shields. The android, I think I've read this already, but I'll read it again. Group's proprietary Argus planet scan technology has been integrated into the ship's systems. This will greatly speed up the planet's scanning process. I'm going to do some scanning, so I will definitely research that. Argus planet scan technology. Do I have to do a prototype for that? No, I guess not. And I will do that as well. Let's just read about ship enhancements. The Normandy represents the cutting edge of Cerberus fleet technology, but further improvements are possible and can assist you in succeeding missions. Discover possible enhancements by talking to your crew. Don't think we'll be enchanting in this game. Okay, done those two. So I've done 2 Normandy upgrades, and I'll save up for the Medi one. Even though I probably, unless I look awful, will change my scars, I'm still going to get it.
Asari-made Solaris armor can resist even the...
What was it?
The Asari-made Solaris armor can resist even the tremendous heat and kinetic energy of starship weapons. The armor is nearly unsurpassed in strength because its central material, carbon nanotube sheets woven with diamond chemical vapor deposition, are crushed by mass-effect fields into super-dense layers able to withstand extreme temperatures. That process also compensates for diamond's brittleness. Diamond armor itself has 2 limiting disadvantages. First, while nanotubes and CVD diamond construction has become cheaper in recent years, it remains prohibitively expensive to coat starships or aircraft larger than fighters in Solaris material. Second, the armor must be attached to the ship's superstructure, so shock waves from massive firepower can still destroy the metals beneath the armor itself. A popular misconception holds that the diamond composition of Solaris armor gives it its sparkle. In fact, atmospheric nitrogen impurities during the superhot forging process give the armor its metallic gray or yellow sheen.
Interesting. This one, I think?
The Systems Alliance UT-47 drop shuttle
No, I think I've
landing
done those ones. This one. This is what I had. I think I was reading something different there. The first one was fine, but yeah, this one. The Argus provides a qualitative leap in planetary surface imaging. I can't say that word, you know, I've never been able to say it. Proprietary technology of the Android Group, an R&D laboratory reportedly owned by Cerberus. This upgrade for Normandy sensory array delivers superior long-range topographical scanning resolution and rendering speed. By deploying an orbital orbital multi-static grid of 100 radar emitting microsatellites, the Argus quickly delivers a global digital elevation model DEM at 15 meters per pixel MPP resolution, vastly outclassing the Normandy's previous scanner peak performance of 27 MPP. Such imaging quality provides superior defensive intelligence and at a speed warranted by the dangers of combat. At slower scanning and rendering speed, the Argus can resolve down to an astonishing 0.001 MPP, 1 millimeter per pixel, ideal for geological and biological prospecting, archaeological research, and long-term security surveillance. By employing such a massive multi-static grid of nearly untraceable micro-emitters, the resilient Argus is virtually invulnerable to electronic countermeasures. The spherical geometry of the Argus grid also allows superior cross-sectioning of targets. That was a struggle for me to read then. Apologies for that, Jesus. Okay, so we can talk to everyone, but I kind of first want to do all the armour things, you know, make sure I've got it all equipped in the armoury, and then do the planet scanning, and then go around talking. That's what I had before. A missile launcher I could use, maybe? Oh, no, I like the black hole gun. I'm still going to keep that, because I need to learn how to use that. You can have the collector assault rifle. Guessing the higher numbers are better. I'm not completely sure though. I might have the katana one actually myself. Need some more pistols. Yeah, Zaid can have that, and Garrus can have that. I think that's fine. Hoping I'm equipping all this right. Gonna use the lift and go to my private chambers a sec. Okay. So these are all my upgrades. I think I'm doing all right with upgrades. Oh, Garrus, you can cycle appearance. I quite like that one, actually. Okay, some messages here as well. From Cerberus Command, reports tell us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like to you to look into a situation on Lorek, a nearby planet in the Father System. Scan the planet for a base where we believe Eclipse Mercs are holding one of our operatives. You should be able to detect the operative's transmitter. Extract the operative. If the operative is beyond rescue, recover any relevant intel that Eclipse might have collected. This is a very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. Understood. From Omega Clinic Desk, Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and the fear at Dr. Solus's clinic. I have no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check, how bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks, Daniel. Didn't I, commit mass murder to save him and he didn't like it? I'm surprised I'm getting thank you, but fair enough. Right, that's done. Do have a new sort of side mission. Enter the Eclipse base on planet Deloric, Father Omega Nebula, and rescue the Cerberus operative. I need to deliver that to Arya still. Still got the dossier to do as well. And Zaid's mission. Okay. Just looking around my room just to see what there is. Oh, are those the collections? The ships here that I've been collecting? I think so. That'd be cool. Yeah, I've still got all that on, that's fine. That's quite nice, but again, I don't want it on in the cutscenes. I might have a look into something to do that, but yeah, we're alright for now, I think. Right, I wanted to use the lift to go back onto the planets.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I've already looked at these. Yes, I already looked at them just then. That's fine. Right, I was going to do some scanning. Gonna buy some probes. See if there's any more scanning to do in the local cluster. Scanner results poor. Yeah, not really the place for it. Oh god, didn't mean to go out like that. Was it Saturn that had quite a lot on? Good, okay. Just seeing what's basically rising. Yeah, I know I have to press it. Not actually going up on the thing, is it? Ah, there it is.
Probe launched.
Quite a lot there, okay.
Probe away.
Cool.
Probe launched.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot this time.
Probe away.
Anything else? It's gone down to moderate, so I'm guessing I've looted quite a lot of what I can. I forgot I can turn the planet around technically.
Launching probe.
Oh, that's a good one.
Launching probe.
There's a little bit of here. I'll do it.
Probe launched.
Not much else that I can find. Still says moderate. Aha.
Probe away. Probe away.
So I'm getting quite a lot now. Figured I'd let go to turn the planet around easier.
Probe launched.
Okay, I'm on paw now. So that's good. Seem to have done that planet quite well. I'll just focus on the local cluster for now. Because you can't scan on Mars. I don't think you could scan on Earth. Could you scan on Venus? Okay, Venus is good.
Probe away.
Good area here.
Probe away.
Little bit there, but not enough to launch it, I don't think. Here's good.
Probe away. Launching probe.
That's not bad, I'll scan.
Launching probe. Probe away.
You can now afford the med bay upgrade. Nice. I won't get it yet, but...
Launching probe.
Right, we're on paw now. Can Mercury be scanned? I can't remember. It can. Moderate.
Probe away.
I will launch
Probe
you.
launched. Probe launched. Probe launched.
A lot in this area.
Probe away.
Still on moderate.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Quite a lot from this planet, actually. I've only got 6 probes left.
Probe away.
I'm gonna give up after this because I know this is quite tedious. I quite like doing it actually, but I'll just wait. I just want to get this down to poor if I can.
Probe away.
Cool. Down to poor. Let's leave it at that. Cool, we've done that now. Did some scanning. Let's have a chat with everyone, shall we? I will start with Yemen.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His
I should
injuries
probably
look
actually
painful.
speak with Garrus first, you know, after I speak with everyone, because they'll probably ask about him. Garrus is tough.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
True. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
No, that's
That'll
it.
be all.
See ya.
Yes, Commander.
I'm going to see where Garrus is. Crew quarters. Okay, so he's with Miranda, or close to Miranda. Still can't do that.
Observation deck is closed until needed.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
I'm listening in.
Fields. Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
No. Listening to the gossip, that doesn't sound good. Dr. Chakwas, anything to... actually, no. Again, I will speak to Garrus first, just in case she ends up asking about him. Still haven't got your food. I will eventually. I've not been to the Citadel yet, to be fair, so... Here we are, Garrus. Monitoring station first. Disrupt torpedoes. What was the other codex? A javelin weapon. Okay. Disruptor torpedoes are powered projectiles with warheads that create random and unstable Mass Effect fields when triggered. These fields warp space-time in localized areas. The rapid asymmetrical mass changes cause the target to rip itself apart. In flight, torpedoes use a mass-increasing field, making them too huge for enemy kinetic barriers to repel. Because extra mass retards acceleration, torpedoes are easy prey for defensive Guardian weapons and must therefore be launched at extremely close range to be effective. To prevent damage to the parent craft, torpedoes must be cold launched, meaning they are released before their thrusters ignite. Aligning with its target's trajectory, a fighter releases a torpedo and immediately thrusts away, while the torpedo continues to coast towards its targets. After the fighter is clear, no more than a second after launch, the torpedo activates its mass field and thrusters away from the fighter and towards its target. Torpedoes are the main anti-ship weapon used by fighters. Launched at point-blank range in ripple-fire waves, they are reminiscent of ancient Calliope rocket artillery launchers, thus their popular nickname Callies. By saturating defensive Guardian systems with multiple targets, at least a few torpedoes will get through. And the Javelin is an experimental close assault weapon fitted on a handful of newer Alliance warships. It consists of a rack of 2 or more disposable disruptor torpedo tubes bolted or magnetically slung on the exterior of a ship's armoured hull. Fired on converging trajectories, the torpedoes detonate in a precisely timed sequence that allows the warhead's dark energy to resonate and thereby magnify the resulting space-time warp effects. Like fighter-launched torpedoes, Javelins are cold-launched for safety reasons, though they use a different approach. Resembling old-fashioned submarine torpedo tubes, Javelin torpedoes come packed in individual sealed tubes filled with compressed inert gas. Opening the front of the tube causes escape gas to push the torpedo into the vacuum, releasing a puff of crystals around the mouth of the tube. After completely clearing the tube, the torpedo ignites its thrusters. Javelin mounts are most often fitted on swift frigates, which enter knife fight torpedo ranges at a matter of course. Javelins may also be fitted on heavier ships for short-range engagements such as trans-relay assaults. They are particularly useful in this role for dreadnoughts which cannot lay their main guns on close-range targets. As missile weapons, Javelins are subject to highly accurate defensive Guardian fire. They must be launched in large numbers at a short range to have any chance of hitting their target at all. Interesting. Little bit of weapon history there. Okay, I will save and talk to Garrus. Edie first, actually. Sorry.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
Interesting. Okay. Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
I will ask all this and then I'll talk with him.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Okay, and the upgrades?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Okay, ship enhancements. Thanix cannon. Normandy weapon upgrade. The Turian-designed Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic cannon is now installed on the Normandy. This cannon is powerful enough to destroy a collector ship with repeated hits. So researching this, and I've got it. That's all I need to do, right? Because I don't want to get this and have to do something else. Review this and other upgrades of your personal terminal. Yeah. Yeah, it says complete, so...
Following the Battle of the Citadel, human and Turian volunteers conducted a massive 3-month recovery effort to clear the station's orbit of debris. Secretly, the Turian Office of Technological Reconnaissance volunteers were technology recovery specialists, salvaging the main weapon of the Geth flagship Sovereign and large amounts of its valuable
Sovereign.
Element Zero core. Contrary to popular belief, Sovereign's main gun was not a directed energy weapon. Rather, its massive Element Zero core powered an electromagnetic field suspending a liquid iron-uranium-tungsten alloy that shaped into armor-piercing projectiles when fired. The jet of molten metal, accelerated to a fraction of the speed of light, destroys targets by impact force and irresistible heat. Only 11 months after the battle, the Turians produced the Thanix, their own miniaturized version of Sovereign's gun.
Oh, wow, okay.
The Thanix can fire reliably every 15 seconds, rivaling a cruiser's firepower, but mountable on a fighter or frigate.
Interesting. Garrus, we'll talk to you again.
Shepard, need me for something?
And the Cerberus crew.
The Cerberus crewman giving you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite, anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Just want to talk.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We're not with them, you're okay with this? Glad you're happy here. Yeah, you're okay with this? I would say we're not with them, except we are temporarily at least with them. Although, I don't love being in the hands of Cerberus, as you know, but, you're okay with this?
You sure you're okay working with Cerberus?
I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
Squad activities, Garrus' history, squad makeup. Your history.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I trained to become a Spectre after the Normandy was destroyed, but it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Much politicking at the Citadel. Nobody was willing to take risks. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
How'd you get a group?
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Yeah, at least you're here now, I suppose. Squad activities?
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Gangs must have hated you. You were a thug. Gangs must have hated you.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry.
I've just realised I've got his newer armour equipped as well, which I like.
Zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
I'll ask you were a thug, or say.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties, that was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
And squad makeup?
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack
Guess she didn't meet up with anybody else on Normandy. No wrecks in your team or anything like that? I think I've asked all these, so what happened to you?
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me.
Story of this, everyone's betraying everyone.
He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Maybe he was a casualty. Have you found him? Give me a rundown. Yeah, give me the
I'm
rundown.
not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sedonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Maybe he was a casualty.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sedonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
That's cowardly. Have you found him?
Do you know where Sedonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes
I'm
after
guessing
he leaves
we'll probably
Omega,
have to hunt
but
for
I'll
him.
keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sedonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Very well. Nice catching up with you. Wasn't a quest, but we might bump into Sedonis later. You never know. Just gonna speak to Chakwas after we had a drink together.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't
No,
too
you were fine. You did go to
unprofessional.
sleep after, I
Brandy
think.
goes straight to my head.
I enjoyed it.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give
I
you
like
much
Dr.
of a chance
Chakwas.
to
She's
think.
nice.
So tell me now. What do you think?
We must save humanity. My feelings are my own. I want revenge. I can't remember. What did she ask me? Well, the overall outcome of it, I guess. I'll have to look back on the conversation with her because I can't remember exactly how she worded it, but humanity, I want to say I would like to save everyone if it benefits, I won't say benefits me, but if it benefits the bigger picture, if that makes sense. I'm not going to just go out of my way to save everyone, that's not my Shepard's way, but if it is advantageous to me and to what we're doing, then I will save humanity. My feelings are my own, I want revenge. My feelings aren't really my own, I guess revenge is the closest. Although none of the three really fit, but I'm gonna go with I want revenge.
The Collectors destroyed our ship and killed our crew.
Yeah, that
They're
fits
gonna
my
pay.
personality.
Then I have a feeling their days are numbered. You don't have many enemies. Live ones, that is. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
I promise.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Yeah, I like Chakwas. She's nice. There's also Miranda on here, isn't there? She in here? I can't remember. I think she's in, yeah, Miranda's office.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Oh, Normandy
Anything I
status?
should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What do you do here?
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I've asked this, I think,
I'm the
but
elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
can we talk?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well.
I won't
As
say that
Cerberus
early days
operations
yet.
go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
This is my operation. Why did you join Cerberus? I'm not Cerberus. This is my operation.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Just remember who's in charge.
I know exactly who's in charge. I report to him regularly. I'm here. We're both here because
Yeah,
he
I
wants
don't
it
like
way.
that with the
Cerberus gave
elusive
you
man.
a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Why did you join Cerberus? Why should I? Yeah, I know you brought me back to life, but it was all for your own purpose, so why should I give you a second chance?
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me.
Oh.
He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
Cerberus appreciates you. How angry was he? Cerberus protection? Yeah, Cerberus protection.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
Cerberus appreciates you.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced
You
abilities.
can ask about the angry thing, that's annoying.
Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons,
That's very
Cerberus
creepy
and
that
the
your father
Elusive
did
Man
that.
believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture. And I feel like I have a purpose here.
Sure, I'll ask the other question after. So, father
Who exactly is your father?
and mother?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Self-esteem.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for
What's
it.
my hands doing?
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness.
Yeah, I
Shepard.
guess I have.
The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
This is some deep chat. That's not what defines you. I agree.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
And your mother?
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based
I'm
on my
liking Miranda
father's
a bit
tissue.
more.
His Y chromosome was altered with an
Takes
amalgam
a while
of
to get
desired
used to her.
traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had
that's
to get away
odd.
from him.
I've done that one, so goodbye.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
That was a weird end to the
Anytime,
conversation.
Commander.
How did I get renegade from that? I thought it was
Commander.
nice.
What can I do for you?
I'll talk
I'll let you
later.
work.
Of course, Commander.
That was a nice little bit of backstory on Miranda. No one else on this level. I will quickly talk to Zaid, but I don't imagine he'll have much else to say, because I did sort of look at his history stuff in between coming back here.
Back for another lesson. Beauty, isn't it? Pried that up.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Warlord Kazak used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat.
I think I've heard this story
Grabbed
3
his
times
legs,
now.
Grabbed his gun and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Okay, we're done on here, I think. Spoken to those two. Just Jacob and Mordin now.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you. Mordin, anything to say?
Shepard, how can I help?
Talk later about that. I want to talk about you.
You got a minute to talk.
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep
Oh, what are you
secrets.
keeping?
Work on genophage was more than just study.
What did you do? I suspected as much. Yeah. I figured he wouldn't just stop there.
I had a feeling you were holding something back.
Apologies, classified information, but you've earned the full story. Need to know me, what I can do, what I did. Wasn't lying completely. Initially just did recon, but uncovered data. Troubling. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage.
Oh, wow,
overcoming
okay.
disease.
How did that happen? Perhaps they weren't adapting. How did that happen?
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
How did it happen?
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists?
Sorry, thought it was a different question.
Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology.
I have such a short memory.
Durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular
I used to get to hear it
regeneration.
again.
Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Perhaps they weren't adapting.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
This is a major threat. This is good news. What happens next? Wouldn't go either way, because I do really find the Krogan super interesting. Whilst it is probably a threat. Not the immediate threat for me. This is good news. It could be good news for the Krogan, yes. But I'm just going to say what happened next.
What did your team do when it learned that the Krogan were overcoming the genophage?
Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it onto Chanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
Distribution of virus?
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
And effects of modification?
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
Why not go all the way? This was the best choice. Why not go all the way?
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Not a war criminal. Not a murderer. Genocide. Unnecessary.
Of course I went to that
As a whole,
first.
Violent, aggressive. Still, have outliers. Worth saving.
No, I agree. I agree with Morden.
Modification protected Galaxy. Allowed Krogan chance to survive. Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
This was the best choice. I don't know why. These are complete opposites, but I feel inclined to ask them both just to get the most
You never considered other options?
information, even though
Hundreds,
I'm completely
thousands. Modified genophage
going against
offers
what I
best
just said.
outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy, Krogan included.
What you did was wrong. Thank you for telling me you did the right thing. No, I'm not going to take a side on this. Thank you for telling
I
me.
doubt you told many people about this, Morden. I appreciate you letting me know.
Wanted you to know I'm willing to do what's necessary. Should get back to work. Talk
That's
more later.
very much
Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
my mantra. Do whatever's necessary. Yeah, I really like Morden. Okay, I was going to speak to Jacob.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Thoughts on the mission?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
If Morden's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though.
Yeah, fair
Anything else,
enough.
Commander?
Opinions of the crew?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right
Yeah,
specialists.
not everyone's
on
here yet,
side.
I guess.
Anything else, Commander?
I want to talk about you.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run
So I'm
this
getting
ship
more
tight,
of,
and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out.
Like friendship.
I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
Don't be so formal, Jacob. You're a soldier like me. I need a reason? I need a reason?
My ship, my time. I just want to talk.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
Joining Cerberus?
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't mind their methods?
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
Are you sure Cerberus aren't just the bad people? Career highlights.
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Why wasn't that reported?
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
Fair enough. You're still in top shape. I like that you took a stance. They lost a good man. They lost a good man.
I can already see they lost a fine soldier, Jacob.
That's not how the Alliance sees it. Hell, they did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead, or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads?
Did they?
You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. You were actually the Alliance poster boy, and they still dumped you.
We don't need them. You always this depressing? Can't tell people everything. You always this depressing. I'm gonna just say it.
Way to boil it down, Jacob. I hope you keep a better attitude about our current mission.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Fair enough. +4 I'm somehow renegading a lot when I'm actually, although I'm playing as a renegade, I'm actually not consciously making renegade choices there. It's just worked out that way. Cool. Okay, how do I get out of here? I think that's everyone I've talked to. Right, now I'm going to go back onto Omega, just to deliver that data pad to Aria quickly before we do another main mission. Yes, we'll go back here. Just go on Omega. And dock. Who should we pick? Since we're on Omega and we're talking to Aria, and I recruited you both on Omega, I will go with Garrus and Mordin, and to level them up as well. Could do that. Snap freezes your targets. Yeah. Squad member is not loyal, fair enough. Squad member Garrus isn't even loyal to me. I mean, alright. Garrus's expertise in the rigors of combat increases his health as well as his damage with weapons and powers of all kinds. That's a good one. Oh, he also has overload, that's nice. I get 3 in there and then 1 in there. I think that's good. Yeah, and already sorted out all this, I think. So we will just exit.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated.
Yeah, we know that. Hopefully Garrus won't be
reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Yeah, Garrus, maybe bringing him here might have been a mistake. If we run into mercenary groups and he's just out in the open like this, but oh well.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorchet task force. Got something to report?
No.
I'll just be going.
Don't know why I was talking to him again.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks, mate. Right, just go and find Aria a sec.
Come on, let me in.
Still.
Aria's expecting me.
Never in. Never be allowed in. Have I leveled myself up? Yes, I have. She's up here, isn't she?
Arya has work for her. You're interested? Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
What's the job?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch.
Oh, yeah, I've talked to him.
She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why kill Patriarch?
What's the blood pack's problem?
He's the guy with the Skyrim
If
voice
you've met
actor.
Patriarch, you know.
Yeah, I have met
He can't
him.
keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Why protect Patriarch?
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why ask me?
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
The reason would be nice. Tell me or I walk. Tell me or I walk.
If Arya wants my help, she'd better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my health.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that.
So somebody on the outside.
You're not on a payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Not one for kindness, but yeah, sure, I'll do it.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
Okay, I'll be back.
When the job is done.
Good luck.
Find Patriarch in one of the rooms downstairs. Who is Anto? Are you down here?
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Here we go.
What do you need?
I've asked both of these, haven't I? Take a look at this data pad.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
Experience gained. Nice. Right, on that note, been a bit of a talky episode and just doing some upgrades, but I'm going to end this episode here. I think we'll go speak to Patriarch next time and then possibly do perhaps another mission. I'm guessing these are the other recruits. Maybe go to the Citadel, but the Warlord or the Convict. Do one of those after I have sorted this Patriarch business out, I think. Unless there's something else to do in between. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.